All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're unpacking a truly massive investment that's completely reshaping the partnership between two of Asia's biggest economic powerhouses. So let's start with the headline number, because it is a big one. $68 billion. I mean, that's not just a figure on a page, right? It's a huge vote of confidence from Japan, basically saying, we believe in India's economic future.
And get this number didn't just come out of nowhere. The original goal was actually 5 trillion yen. That's about $34 billion. But here's the crazy part. They didn't just hit that target, they smashed it, way ahead of schedule. So what did they do? They literally doubled down on their commitment. Pretty incredible.
Okay, so here's how we're going to break this all down. First, the big picture. Then, where the money is actually going. We'll look at how it's helping both farms and green energy. After that, the people involved. And finally, we'll zoom out to see the global vision behind it all.
All right, first up, the big picture. Let's get some context here. Why so much money and, why right now?
Well, the timing of this is really interesting. You see, this huge investment came at a time when, say, the US administration was being pretty critical of the Indian economy. So for Japan to step up like this, it's a massive signal. It's like their actions are shouting louder than any words, cementing this deep-seated confidence they have in India's long-term potential.
Okay, so that's the why. Now for the where. Where is all this cash actually going? Well, it's not all being dumped into one basket. It's being strategically spread out to fuel India's entire economic engine. And just take a look at this. The scale and the sheer variety is just, wow. We're talking billions flowing into steel, cars, real estate, and even renewables. This isn't a small bet on one sector, it's a full-on, comprehensive investment across India's entire industrial backbone.
But here's what's really cool, and maybe the most powerful part of all this. It's not just about the big guys, the giant factories. There's this huge ripple effect. These investments are pulling hundreds of smaller Indian businesses. We're talking the local Tier 2 and Tier 3 suppliers right into the global supply chain. For these smaller companies, that's a game changer. It means getting access to new tech, new markets, the whole shebang. It just boosts India's entire competitive edge.
Okay, so we've seen the big industry stuff, the high-tech, but this partnership goes deeper. The money is also being funneled into projects that directly empower India's huge rural economy, and they're doing it through some really clever green energy ideas.
Check this out, it's pretty amazing. Suzuki has this initiative where they collect cow dung from dairy farms in Gujarat. They take that waste, process it in these new biogas plants, and turn it into carbon-neutral fuel. And that biogas, it's then used to power natural gas vehicles. So you've got this perfect, sustainable loop. It cuts emissions, helps with energy independence, and, this is key, it creates a brand new way for farmers to make money.
And this isn't just a one-time thing, which is what makes it so exciting. This model can be scaled up. You have another company, Sojitz Corporation, investing nearly $400 million to do basically the same thing, but with crop residue. So again, you're taking what was essentially farm waste and turning it into a whole new revenue stream for the agricultural sector. It's brilliant, and it lines up perfectly with India's clean energy goals. All right, we've talked money, we've talked machines, but now let's talk about what might be the most important investment of all, the people, the human capital.
5 lakh. That's 500,000 people. That is the huge, ambitious goal for the next 5 years. They want to get 500,000 Indians and Japanese people involved in talent exchanges. We're talking study abroad, internships, jobs, the works.
And they're being really smart about how they do it. It's like a two-pronged attack. On one side, you have all these academic initiatives, linking up with India's top universities like the IITs. On the other side, you've got corporate programs directly recruiting young professionals at job fairs. So it's this comprehensive talent pipeline they're building. It helps Japan with its labor needs, and it gives young Indians these amazing opportunities for global experience and high-skill careers. It's a total win-win.
Okay, so we've looked at the details, we've seen the industry, the green projects, the people. Now, let's pull back. Let's zoom way out and see how all of these pieces fit together into a much bigger global picture.
This right here, this is the mantra. Make in India with Japan, export to the world. It's simple, but it's powerful. It takes this from just being a deal between two countries and turns it into a whole new model for manufacturing and influence in the region. The idea is simple. Combine Japan's incredible tech and capital with India's massive scale and create products that can be sold everywhere.
And this is where we get to the real core of why this partnership is so important on a global stage. They are tackling some of the biggest challenges we face today. Things like securing rare minerals for our electronics, building stronger, more resilient supply chains for crucial things like semiconductors and electric vehicles, and working together to open up brand new export markets in places like Africa and the Middle East. I mean, this is about way more than just money. It's about reshaping economies and even regional security.
So, when you step back and look at it all, from the giant steel plants to the local biogas projects, from student exchanges to global supply chains, what you see is this incredibly powerful multi-layered model. It weaves together industry, agriculture, and people, all under one big strategic vision. And it really makes you wonder, right? Is this the new blueprint? Is this deep, complex kind of collaboration what the future of global partnerships is going to look like?